I believe in little emulator. You can handle GoldenEye. Mm-hmm. Ask away. That's a good question. Large team was the only we had, I think, is the thing. But my friend Kayan has been reassessing GoldenEye Perfect Dark lately, just by coincidence. And, like, they're weird beasts is what they are. Yeah, I'm not playing this on hard mode right now. Because, like, you have very, very imprecise controls with the one stick setup. Or a twin stick if you, like, use the weird two controller option. And it's pretty slow and sluggish. But then, like, mission objectives are actually really interesting. You get, like, a bunch of very vague goals in your little dossier at the start. And it's like, okay, it's like, plant a spy device in this person's office, and then also, like, sabotage his computer. And then it's like, well, like, how? And it's like, I got a thing in my inventory. I guess I just go in there and, like, find a place to stick this, and then, I don't know, like, find an explosive and plant it on the computer and detonate it out of the room? Okay, that worked. Okay, so let's see. What the hell are we gonna have controls here? Oh. Similar to Shadowgate. Okay, I can... Oh, okay, no. Wait, forward and back are on the left stick. And turning left and right. And then strafing is on the right stick, and looking down and up. Those are reversed. There's a chance I can mess with this, though. Yeah. I can be able to look at the whole controller. That's cute. Can I change that controller style, please? Okay, wait, what? What are we using for controls in the menus here? Okay. So it's a weird names for controller styles. That might be better. Okay, let's try this one. Let's see how this works. This is like exactly the opposite of what I want. No, it's not. That's not good at all. Guess we want D-pad on look. What else is changing there? Yeah, I was leaving on default. Also, is going to be running at a speed. Excuse me, I'm really like having a hard time with my controls here. Yeah, this is the main thing with GoldenEye, is like aiming at people really sucks, but if you like hit somebody anywhere, they have this like very, very long pain animation they go through. So it's tactically usually very oh, this control scheme is really just making me feel sick. Tactically, it's really quite good to just like get whatever hit you can get, and then like line up something better while they're going ow, 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 my hand, my hand, my hand. Okay, can I get used to this enough to actually play is the question. Also, ooh, frame rate. Very variable frame rate here. But yeah, another thing about this is kind of interesting is that, like, the average FPS game today is going to have, like, I don't know, maybe, like, 7 guns. And this has, like, 20. And then, like, Perfect Dark has, like, 60. It's ridiculous. There's a weirdly, like, varied weapon selection, which is kind of neat. There's also, like, a half-stealth game where you don't really have a, like, direct sneak button, but are kind of encouraged to try to avoid sight lines and just kind of, like, largely avoid the guards. At least until you've, like, you know, done something big and loud. Like here, for instance, I believe I can, just kind of follow behind this truck as the frame rate dips to 20. And not be seen going through this gate. And also this gate. There's also, like, more objectives in the higher difficulties, too, instead of just, like, having them be harder. So when you're playing it, like, on the, like, ultra-hard difficulty, you have to do a bunch of, like, weird spy stuff, like, make sure this truck gets out of where it was. And, like, not be seen and follow it somewhere or something like that. I don't recall the details, though. Or, you know, like, check it on this one NPC, not set off that alarm that I just set off. Also, like, I forgot how generous the auto aim is in this. I can't get in there all up close and really, like... fine aim. I have to for this. But it's not necessary. Okay, what if I do this? There we go. Yeah, it's a game that's, like, very much does its own thing next to any, like, other FPS game you ever played, but, like, you know, it's not a bad thing that it's doing. And unfortunately, the way, like, the controls have been mapped in this emulator is absolute crazy town. Somehow worse than that Shadowgate game was. That was like a totally sensible setup on the original system. And you had to put like a lot of attention to detail into the various pained animations here too. Did I go the wrong way? I'm pretty sure I don't have to come in here at all on easy, but... messing with these computers would be like one of those extra objectives for hard difficulties. But you just kind of like stun lock people constantly. Aha. Is that something that I have in my inventory? It is. I think I did the thing. But yeah, a lot of stuff like that of just like, we're not going to give you any sort of what wants to do with this, but like figure it out, and it's kind of neat. Keep forgetting what's the use the door button. Also, I recall, don't remember if it's useful to do, but if you are inclined, then you play the sequel to this. Okay, never mind. I could have sworn you could shoot the lights out. Okay, so the multiplayer experience is like very weird too, because like it is a kind of swimmy game with a lot of auto aim and kind of wacky controls. So it largely turns into just like a game of tag, essentially. But they do like single player campaign. I remember being pretty good. Excuse me. Did I once again go the wrong way? Pretty sure that's a yes. Also, I played this game like so many years before I ever actually saw the movie, which is a weird experience. Not the least of which because, like, you know, characters' resemblance to anything is not so great. This one-stick shooter nonsense is... I can kind of... Okay, I just strafe on this control, on this side of the controller. Okay, and... yeah, I can do the whole diagonal movement thing. That helps. This is good to do, yes? It's the end of the level, yes? Yeah, okay. But yeah, when I did see the movie, I was kind of like amused because like this entire first level is like the first 10 seconds of the movie. And yeah. Okay, you have very few objectives when you're playing easy. That's right. This is a bit more. The soundtrack is still very good. And I remember, this map in particular being available in multiplayer and just being like what we would like always play on, just because it's like, ooh, there's like vents and bathrooms to hide in, and just be a little surprised. See, that translates to actually like knowing the layout enough to. Okay, so like yeah, hitting people is not a problem. It's just moving is the problem. Hitting people, they will give you a lot of aiming assist for. Just facing vaguely the direction. There's also like definitely an initiative system where if somebody like hasn't noticed you yet or hasn't like had that second recognition, they just go down one hit as opposed to, 2 or 3 on easy. So it kind of encourages like odd playstyles you don't get otherwise. Ironically, want to be like very sloppy about it all. You can like turn a corner and just like quickly just blind shoot everyone. You do very well. Like so. It's very like Old West quick draw contest in a way. And again, I can like hold that down and properly aim, but like, don't. Just don't. You're better off. It's gonna come back to me a little bit now. Also, once guards are alerted, guards are. That's a big part of this game. They're just gonna like keep coming infinitely here. One of these unlocked when I did that. Almost positive. Okay, was it this one on a timer? That might be it. Okay. Let's hit both of them. That's why. Okay. Okay. Just you. I just gotta like really move. Okay. I want to not kill scientists. I'll give them a chance to clear out of here. I think I do want to just shoot their computer a bunch. Or do I have a thing? I have a thing, okay. Oops. Forgot they have kind of an arc to it. I think this one might blow up. It's been a while. They don't really tell you at the end. Very cool. Is that where I can? Don't go back out there yet. Were you just here the whole time? Well, you know what? Just to be sure, you look computery. Just gonna. Okay, any more computers? Those are like trash cans. I don't think it's about trash cans, but oh, hello. You're also not a computer. Slippery staircase. Okay. Was that all of them? You know, I don't trust these trash cans. Maybe I should trust those trash cans. Okay. That was... Admittedly, that was my bad. Let's get out of here. Of course it is. Well, this is a fine pickle I've got myself into. And then James Bond died of gas inhalation. Having shot the wrong thing. And gotten very lost and confused. So let's look at that one. Actually, is a good game on original hardware. Everything like this, not so much. Let's see, where does that leave us?